Hello, and thank you for tuning in to TV 35 WDIG Community Calendar. I'm your host, Carolyn Walker, and we have quite a few things to talk about today. We've had a busy week last week. It was quite a few things going on, and we're just going to update you on some and inform you of some of the upcoming events for this week, actually. So just get your paper and pen and make sure you take notes so that you won't miss any event that I might announce that you would be interested in. So if you like me, again, you make notes and post them on the refrigerator, so every time you go by it, you will see it and it will stick and register in your mind. I'm going to start out this morning, today, with talking about the last Friday's football games. We had quite a bit going on there and some really interesting highlights. East Lawrence Falcons played the Jeff Davis in Hazelhurst last Friday, and they beat the Yellow Jackets beat East Lawrence 53-0. They beat East Lawrence 53-0. So congratulations, Yellow Jackets. So their next event, East Lawrence next game, will be this coming Friday, September 13th, and they will be playing at East Lawrence, and they will be playing the Bulldogs, Wheeler County Bulldogs, right here at East Lawrence in Dublin, Georgia. So get ready for that exciting game this week. Then we have the Dublin football, the Fighting Irish. Our Fighting Irish played the Tigers, Swainsboro Tigers, this past Friday, and Swainsboro won. They won 35-13 over our Fighting Irish. So we are still going to root for them and wish them well the next game, which is scheduled for the 20th. They have a break until September 20th, so they have plenty of time to practice and get ready to win from that point on. So we congratulate the Tigers, the Swainsboro Tigers, on their win on last Friday. And I did say the next game is the 20th. So we have West Lawrence football Raiders, and they played Dodge County last Friday. They played Dodge County, and the Indians won. They had a win of 42-28 over the Raiders. So we're going to just wish everybody well, and the Raiders' next game will be September 20th as well, and they will be playing South Effington, and that's in Guyton, Georgia. And the game will be at the West Lawrence High School. They have time again to practice and get in some wins from this point on. So we wish all the teams well as they play against each other and just have a good time and enjoying the game. So we're going to talk about that farmers market. You only have a few weeks left. So if you have not been to our Madison market on Madison, I'm saying it backwards. If you have not visited our market on Madison, you only have a few weeks left, as the ending of it being open is October. So you still have a chance. So get out there and get some of those fresh fruits and vegetables and some of the honey. They have eggs. They have, oh my gosh, all kind of strawberries, avocados, artesian food, just a plethora of vegetables and greens and peas and okra. So get out there and get some of that stuff. And then I hope you enjoyed the first Friday, which was last Friday. Each first Friday up to October, which is one more month. You only have 1 month left. And then that's the last first Friday in October. So I hope you enjoyed last Friday, which was the first Friday of September. And, just get out with your picnic baskets and your chairs and just get out under the stars and enjoy the entertainment, the live entertainment that they have at the market on Madison on first Fridays. But ultimately, get out there between 7:30 and 12:30 on Saturdays and shop and just get all of these fresh fruits and vegetables. And we're so thankful to our farmers right here in Georgia for making all of that happen. We appreciate you. And then we have some local farmers right here in Dublin that participate at the Madison market Market on Madison with all of their wonderful, colorful fruits and vegetables as well. So we thank all of you for your participation in making us eat better and healthier with fresh fruits and vegetables right here at the Market on Madison. So get out there, set your alarm clocks, and enjoy shopping. We have a few tournaments scheduled here at Southern Pines. The first one was last Saturday, the USSA softball, Brian Hopkins, and this Friday we'll have, is it Saturday? The 14th. USSA softball, and that's Brian Hopkins also. So I'm going to read them as the week of that they occur during the week of. So the next one is the 14th, September 14th, USSA softball, Brian Hopkins. So get ready for that wonderful event. Then we have Southern Pine Shootouts. Contact Gordy Gray at 478-279-7696. Gordy Gray, 478-279-7696. You're guaranteed 4 games, 3 pools, single elimination tournaments, $200 per team, and the rules will be the USSA. And this next tournament, Southern Pines Shootout, will be September 21st. So mark your calendar for September 21st to enjoy, go out and support your favorite team at this wonderful event. And here's another one, Agriculture and Expo 2019. Their next game or of events, this will be a Georgia Ranch Horse Association, and that will take place on the 21st through the 22nd. The Georgia Ranch Horse Association will take place the 21st and the 22nd at the Agriculture and Expo building, and that is coming up real soon, so mark your calendars for that as well. Well, we're all so thankful that we were bypassed with Hurricane Dorian, but there were so many that was affected by that, but we are so thankful that we provided shelter and food for them at the schools. We closed the schools last week so that they could use the gyms and just have all kind of food and bedding and blankets, etc., for the people that were traveling from I-16, I-19, I-16 from Savannah and Florida all the way here to Dublin. And we are just so thankful for everybody that was instrumental in making these people welcome and comfortable. We thank our local American Red Cross for all that they do, and the Georgia Association, everybody that took time out to volunteer, all the volunteers, and we just are so blessed, and we're so thankful for everybody that made provisions for the ones that were being affected by this amazing, heinous storm. It just caused all kind of damage, and our hearts go out to them as they began to try to restore their lives starting today, I'm sure. So thanks to everybody that participated in making our visitors and the travelers, the evacuees, welcome during the hurricane, devastation. It just was amazing. So we have here City of Dublin signs proclamation during August 6th, making that a national night out. The City of Dublin signed a proclamation making August 6th the National Night Out. And this is just a wonderful thing that takes place every year around August. And this will be the 36th annual National Night Out, just took place. And it was a unique opportunity for the City of Dublin, Georgia, to join forces with hundreds of other communities across the country in promoting cooperative police community prevention efforts. So we just want to say congratulations to you guys, and thank you again also for all your hard work in making August 6th a national night out. So we had a wonderful turnout this past national night out, and that's when the police Force joins the community in gathering things for the children to go back to school. They give out school supplies and uniforms and book bags, all kind of wonderful things. And then they've made it so big now, they have food out there, hot dogs and popcorn and sodas, and then they have the blow-up sliding things that the children enjoy so much. So it has become a really big event, and it blesses so many, that might not have things to, get supplies and uniforms for the children. This is a wonderful event that helps out families that have needs and stuff. So everybody does a great job in that event. So yes, we thank you guys for that. Right now I'm going to take a brief commercial break, and I will return shortly.
I'm Glenn Registered, Hometown Supply. Come by today and let me show you all the different product lines that we carry. Just about anything that you need, we have it in stock. This is our battery line. We have lawn and garden batteries, batteries for four-wheelers, battery chargers, jumper cables, jump boxes. Bring in the type vehicles you need something to fit, and 99% of the time we got a battery to fit. As long as it's interstate, it still has warranty on it no matter where it was bought. We replace it. We have tires for passenger cars, for trucks. We got 3 warehouses full of used tires. Most of the time you come in with a size in the morning, we can have it this afternoon for you. Come by and let me show you what sets us apart from all the rest. If you can't do business here, you just can't do business.
And I'm back with Community Calendar, and I'm your host, Carolyn Walker, and I'm just informing you of some of the things that are going on and some of the things that are forthcoming. Dublin VA will hold a Veteran Town Hall meeting on September when is that? 11th, September the 11th. The Carl Vinson VA Medical Center will host a quarterly town hall meeting at the facility's auditorium for veterans, their families, and other stakeholders on September 11th at 6 p.m. And they will discuss the strategic plan moving forward to include major construction projects and a whole health approach to care. So if you're interested in attending that meeting, it will take place September 11th at 6 p.m. at the Carl Vinson VA, right here on Veterans Highway. Local public safety officials will hold a September 11th ceremony, while a Ruck Club will hold its second 5K Heroes Run Walk on the anniversary of the 2001 terrorist attacks. The 911 Heroes Run will be held on Wednesday, with participants meeting at First Church of the Nazarene, which is located at 312 Telfair Street. And the event was held for the first time last year, and we're just going to make it an annual thing, hopefully, but it will take place again this year on September the 11th, the 911, on the day of. The first walk will begin at 8:46 a.m., the time when the North Tower of the World Trade Center was struck. The second walk will start at 10:07 a.m., the time when Flight 93 crashed in Pennsylvania. The third event will begin at 3:43 p.m. The number of firefighters killed in the World Trade Center collapse. The fourth walk will start at 5:20 p.m., the time when the World Trade Center 7 collapsed. Participants are asked to arrive at the church 30 minutes prior to the event beginning, and that's so that you can get T-shirts and your numbers and just, get registered in. So we're just so thankful. During that event, 343 responders died that day. 343 responders died that day, and we will never forget. That was a very dark day. That was a very dark day. Do you know where you were when 9/11, 2001 took place, all of the terrorist attacks? I know I was just walking into work in Atlanta, at DeKalb County government, and everybody was just like in an uproar, and I'm like, what's going on? And I walked in and they were telling it, and I had a little TV. I was the only one in the office that had a little TV, so they were just urging me to unlock my desk so that I could get the TV out, and we plugged it in, and I'm telling you, we saw that plane go into the tower, and it just was like your heart stopped. So I definitely remember where I was, and we didn't even really do any work that day because it was such a eerie feeling within the whole building, and it is a government building, and we just was paralyzed with disbelief at what was taking place. So we never will forget. We never want to forget that, and just send out prayers to the ones that lost their loved ones during that awful, awful day. There is Sons of Jabal Men's Choir to perform at Theatre Dublin for the very first time. The Sons of Jabal Men's Choir will perform at Theatre Dublin for the very first time ever. So the massive Sons of Jabal Men's Choir is set to take the Dublin Theatre stage Thursday, September 12th for the very first time ever. The Jabals have performed in music venues all over the world, and if their track record is any indication of their talent, then Dublin is in for a treat. We're in for a treat. And they are a Christian-based group that performs and travel all over the world, and this will be such exciting event for us to attend, and we're so thankful that they're coming all the way to Dublin because, they travel all over the place, and here they are coming to little old country town Dublin, and that is such a blessing. We're just so blessed with so many things that take place, and the people and the plays, etc., that comes to Theatre Dublin to entertain us. And the Dublin Lawrence County Recreation Association does a wonderful thing in getting people to come, and they work hard. So it's very important that you get out and attend some of these events, because to get stuff like this together, it takes a lot of connection and conversating, and you have to get on people's schedule. They have to get a schedule, so they go through a lot to get these this entertainment here for us. So let's get out and support Dublin Lawrence County Recreation Department, and we thank them for that. And then here's some upcoming shows that will be coming to the Dublin Theatre. The Atlanta Pops Orchestra will be here Saturday, September 28th at 7:30 p.m. The Atlanta Pops Orchestra will be coming Saturday, September 28th at 7:30 p.m. Then we have the 10th Avenue live in concert. That's quite a few weeks away though, but it's Sunday, October 27th at 6:30. You can already make your futuristic plans to attend that event. So we're excited about the Sons of Jabal Men's Choir coming, so I'm gonna make sure I get a ticket to attend that. And we're just going to talk about some other things that I may have already mentioned, and one of them is the fire chief stresses the importance of calling for the free smoke alarms. You can get free smoke alarms right here at our Red Cross, American Red Cross, and the number to call for one is 478-275-1754. So, a house without a working smoke alarm offers a slim chance of people getting out. So once it starts to move, it moves rapidly. You only have a few seconds, and then not only getting the smoke alarm, make sure you do fire drills with your children and get your pets and everything. So when you go outside, everybody, you have a head count of everybody. You have a head count of everyone. So by the time the fire department get there, they won't have to be wondering and trying to get anybody out safely. You can assure them that everybody is out safely, and hopefully they could go in and save your house. But if not, it's just a beautiful thing that everybody survives. So we can always replace material thing, but the ultimate thing is to get everyone out safely, and so that they can go in and do what they do. So again, here we stresses the importance of keeping guns in a safe place. Make sure if you have weapons in your house that you have them in a lock, a vault, or you have them high up where the children cannot see nor reach them. Children are very curious, and if they see something, they're going to investigate it. So as responsible, it's up to us to make sure those things are not in their views, their sight, or where they can reach them. So make sure you keep your firearms out of reach for children, and then make sure you don't leave them in the car, because people are going around looking in cars and breaking in them, and that's one of the things they're targeting is weapons and anything of value, your phones, your laptops. Make sure you have all of your personal items out of the eye view of your car. Put them in the trunk or take them home and put them in a safe place. But we're trying to help the our local police get the guns and things off the street that people are using to cause major harm and death, even, killing people. So we're going to work with them to keep these weapons off the street. And remember, the break-ins and the scams, all of that is still very, much alive, because you just have to be careful. You have to put things out of sight, and you have to be careful not to give your personal information out on the phone, your credit cards, your bank cards, all of these kind of things. When somebody call and start trying to act as if they're your friend or some business person that you've never heard of, don't give your information out. That is usually 9 times out of 10 a scam. So make sure you tell the elderly and share that information with them, because I talk about how they be at home all alone, they're lonely, and when somebody calls and sounds so friendly and loving with them, they'll give out anything they ask them for, because they feel like that's a nice person or that they have made a new friend. But make sure they're aware that that's a scam and you don't give your information out. I'm going to pause for another brief commercial break, and I'll be right back.
Thanks to our community, Dublin-Macon Cardiology is celebrating 14 years of serving Dublin, Lawrence County, and all of Middle Georgia. At Dublin-Macon Cardiology, we've got state-of-the-art cardiac care right here at home, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Dr. Vega and his staff are here to serve you. New patients are always welcome, and no referral is required. Walk in today to our chest pain center at Dublin-Macon Cardiology, Hospital Drive, right here in Dublin.
Okay, I'm back with Community Calendar, and I have a few more things I want to mention to you at this segment. And CAMO Men's Conference is coming September 14th at 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Camo Men's Conference will take place September 14, 2019, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Join us for our second Camo Men's Conference. We will have 4 dynamic preachers, a wild game lunch. You know what a wild game lunch is? That means like geese and I guess deer, rabbit. That's a wild game lunch, and I'm sure it'll be very tasty. And they're having giveaways. This is an event you don't want to miss. Mark your calendars and join us September 14th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. They will be at Woodland Heights Baptist Church, and that's 1780 Highway 441 right here in Dublin. So you can mark your calendars for September 14th and join Camo Men's Conference at Woodland Heights Baptist Church this coming weekend. So here's some upcoming events. East Lawrence High School class from 1978 to 1983 will have a combined class reunion on September 13th through the 14th. We are inviting all teachers in these classes to come join us. We can be reached on Facebook at East Lawrence Reunion 1978 through 1983. And for more information, contact Carolyn Renfro at 478-335-2610. Karen Tyson at 478-697-1511 or Angela Cross at 478-697-2859. That should be a really big event with the combined classes from 1978 to 1983. That should be a lot of fun. And here we have Montgomery County High School 1979 class reunion. That will be held on September 14th at the Montgomery County Community House. Sometimes I get tongue. And that'll take place at 7 o'clock p.m. I'm going to say that again. September 14th at the Montgomery County Community House at 7 o'clock p.m. That's the Montgomery County High School Class Reunion 1979. The Voices of Hope and Suicide Prevention Coalition is organizing a Silent Walk 2019 to remember and honor those who died by suicide on September 21st at 7 p.m. And that will be at Lake Leisure. Join for a butterfly release and refreshments. For more information, call Shirlisa Taylor at 478-272-1190 or email her at staylor@csbmg.com. The Heart of Georgia Healthy Start will hold a Daddy Day in the park. And I think that has already taken place. Oh, no, that's coming up. Heart of Georgia Healthy Start will hold a Daddy Day in the park on October 5th at Stubbs Park, 106 South Calhoun Street. The organization is looking for sponsors who will be recognized and will receive a complimentary display table if needed. Sponsors will be able to select from the gold 500, silver 200, bronze 100, or other levels. For more information, call 478-274-7616 or 800-880-0117. So those are some amazing events, and I sure hope you are writing them down or making notation of them in your phone for memory notice. And again, at the here's a movie, Martin Movie House will be showing Gone with the Wind. That was an amazing movie. I'm telling you, I think I watched it over and over for several weeks because I just was so in love with Clark Gable, and Vivian Leigh was such a drama queen to the max. But she was an amazing actress in that movie, and it just was so entertaining for me back in the day. But it's coming up again at our Martin Movie House on Saturday, September 14th at 5 o'clock p.m. and again Sunday, September 15th at 2 o'clock p.m. So you have two options and different days to watch. The 14th on Saturday at 5 and the 15th on Sunday at 2 o'clock p.m. And you know where the Martin House is. That's at the Theater Dublin, 314 Academy Avenue. And if you have information or questions, give them a call at 478-277-5074. And that is downtown Dublin. So we are just about out of time here. It has been such a pleasure talking to you. And as usual, I enjoy you and thank you. Most of all, I thank you for watching. It's just such an honor to have you watching so that we can remain on the air and give you all of the updates right here at our local TV 35 WDIG. What a blessing it is to have this station here, not only for this community calendar. It is so many other shows that we air for your entertainment and knowledge, and the games. Can't miss talking about the football, sport games, all kind of entertainment, and all kind of interviewing people for all kind of events and things that they're doing. So we're going to stay tuned in to TV 35 because we're so blessed to have this station here in our local community. So thank you for watching, and get out again. I encourage you to do something on a daily basis. Get out, move, walk, or just go and volunteer. Do something. Get out of the house, enjoy life. Life is short. Thank you again for watching Community Carolyn. I'm your host, Carolyn Walker. Bye-bye.